and book lovers and story lovers of all ages. My name is Dennis, and I would like to welcome you here today on our special Family Day on the Avenue, a special event that's brought to us by the Coral Gables Art Cinema, which is just across the street, and the Coral Gables Museum, which is just up the street, and by the bestest, greatest bookstore in the whole wide world, which is called... Let's say it louder when I count to three. Ready? Great big loud when I count to three. 1, 2, 3. That's wonderful. Thank you. And today we are very happy and very honored to be welcoming some very special guests, Dr. Michael Woodward and Susana Ayera Martinez.
Thank you.
They are going to be sharing some great stories, reading from some books that they wrote together with beautiful illustrations. I see some of you have some of the books in your hands already. Now, Dr. Michael Woodward is a professor and a former elementary school teacher. He was inspired by his 3rd grade and his 5th grade students to start telling stories of his own that would represent the experiences of children from everywhere, no matter who they are, no matter where they come from, because we all have a story, we all live a story, and we all have something to share. So Dr. Michael Woodward's stories bring those together so we can all connect and enjoy. Welcome, guys. So without any more words from me, I am going to invite our special guests, Michael and Susana. Please come right up, and everyone please enjoy some wonderful stories on Family Day on the Avenue.
You're a pro.
Oh my gosh, good afternoon. Amazing co-author, Susana, Miss Martinez.
Hello. Bueno, yo sí digo en English is important, right, Michael?
Absolutely.
And you know it, even if it's not your main language, you wanted to express things in Spanish.
Absolutely. When I was a 3rd grade teacher, I realized that there was a language barrier that many of my students faced in Las Vegas, Nevada. Many of them had come from Mexico. Many of them had come from so many different places where English wasn't their primary language. So I wanted to create something to ensure that we were including everyone's voice and everyone's story. So thankfully, I had the opportunity to be approached by Susana, who saw the potential in many of the books that I had already written and how we can take it to the next level. So I'm very thankful to have this moment. This is actually the very first time we've done this. And it's going to be an exciting experience because I've read these books over and over in English, but to read them in Spanish and English at the same time is going to be a beautiful experience. Can you do me a favor? If you love to read, please raise your hand. If you love to read. Now, if you love being read too, raise both hands. If you love to cuddle up with a good book and a blanket, please put your hands down and take a moment to read or to be read to and to go on a journey. Everyone, let me hear you say journey.
Journey.
Oh, yes. I believe that books can take us so far. They can take us to so many different places. And where we're going to go today are going to be several places. We're going to have 2 readings. So we're going to do 1 reading, then take a break, do some Q&A, give you the opportunity for you guys to purchase books. We will be signing them. Both of us will be signing the books, which will be amazing. And the first place we want to take you guys is down the Nile River. Did you know the Nile River is one of the longest river in the world? And it houses so many different animals. And one animal in particular that stands out to me is the crocodile. I love the crocodile. They grow up to 20 feet long. That's very, very long. Many of us are 5 feet. People like me are 6 feet, you know. But to be 20 feet long and to be 1,500 pounds, that's a really, really big animal. That's a huge animal. Please.
I have a question because I know that a lot of people are asking me. Those are the crocodiles, are the ones that live in the Everglades?
Oh, see,
are they the same?
Well, in the Everglades, we have the Florida alligator. So you have a little bit of a difference in terms of the teeth and the length of the snout. But great question because we have, yes, please.
It's also the shape of the snout.
Absolutely. Look at the shape.
I love it.
And if you don't know what a snout is the nose that protrudes from the face. Great job. In the Nile River, we do have the crocodile, which mainly feeds off of fish and occasionally other animals that get a little too close to its habitat. However,
But how do you say crocodile in Spanish?
oh, please teach. How do we say crocodile?
You learn that.
No,
Sir,
please.
sir, please.
Cocodrilo. Can everyone say cocodrilo?
Crocodile.
Oh, I love it. I love it. When I
An
first,
alligator?
oh yeah, I don't know that one.
Lagarto. Claro.
So we learn from each other, and that's what I love so much about books and taking the time to really talk about a good book and to talk about the power of an education. So, I'd like to ask you really quickly, do you think it's easy for a crocodile to make friends?
No.
Why is that? Yeah, because many of the animals think that they're going to be eaten by the crocodile. So can you imagine being a crocodile with super sharp teeth and you're maybe just not as mean as the other animals? You know, what if you're a very kind crocodile and you just want to make a friend? So I'd love to take you guys on a journey just for a moment to tell you a story of a crocodile who's having a tough time making friends. So if we're ready, everyone please sit. Nice and soft.
Vamos a leer. Vamos.
I love it. The Nicest Nile Crocodile, written by me, Dr. Michael Woodward Jr.
El cocodrilo más simpático del Nilo, adaptado al español por mí, Susana Higuera Martínez.
Amazing. She's so much better than me. So much better than me.
I'm okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
We'll say that one fast.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this. It's important to read the dedications.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
To those that feel alone, know that you never truly are.
Para aquellos que se sienten solos, sepan que no lo están.
Can someone tell me what animal that we have by the river? What animal do you see, please?
A camel.
A camel. All right. Do you believe the camel is alone in this moment?
No.
I don't know. Something could be
Yo
nearby.
tengo uno diferente. ¿Qué es esto? Una cebra.
Very nice. Let's get this party started.
You know that there's a difference between your book and mine. And it's that you have only English and I have both. Bilingual books are awesome, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm ready.
Yes, me too. Far up north, in the deep blue Nile, live the river's nicest crocodile.
Al norte del Nilo, un río de azul profundo, vivía el cocodrilo más simpático del mundo.
He was just a little different, so he had few friends. He also had a toothache that he thought would end.
No tenía muchos amigos, por ser algo diferente. En su diente tenía un dolor muy molesto y persistente.
He even struggled making friends with the other crocodiles. They'd say, "You play too much. You think life's all smiles."
Con los otros cocodrilos le costaba hacer amistad. Eres muy juguetón, sonríes demasiado, le decían sin piedad.
Now, do you think the other crocodiles are being nice?
No.
No, they are not. So we've learned the crocodile has a problem. What is the problem the crocodile has in this moment?
It has a toothache.
He's got a toothache. But whether he was smiling or not, his teeth would show. Happy or in pain, no one would know.
Pero sonriendo o no, sus dientes siempre mostraban. Si sufría o estaba feliz, de eso nadie se enteraba.
So alone, he spent much of his time waiting in the water for help to arrive.
Así que pasaba el tiempo esperando solitario a que llegara a su orilla el remedio necesario.
How do you think the crocodile feels in this moment? You can say it out loud. How do you think he feels? It's very sad.
Se siente triste.
Very sad. Sooner or later, a camel wandered up, dying for water in his empty cup.
Tarde o temprano apareció un camello. Beber un poco de agua era su anhelo.
"I just want a drink," The camel said with a sigh. Please don't eat me. I'm just a thirsty guy.
El camello, suspirando, suplicó por un refresco. Por favor, no me comas, solo estoy sediento.
My mouth's so dry, I can barely breathe. The last thing I need is a croc underneath.
Mi boca está tan reseca que casi no puedo hablar. Lo último que necesito es un cocodrilo enfrentar.
Uh-oh. The camel's eyes bulged as he drew in a gasp. On second thought, Crocodile, I think I'll pass.
Los ojos del camello saltaron del susto. Pensándolo bien, cocodrilo, prefiero no pasar el disgusto.
The croc felt sad, though his mouth held a grin. Even when I'm smiling, no one wants to be my friend.
El cocodrilo estaba triste, aunque mostrara los dientes. Incluso cuando sonrío, mi amistad no es suficiente.
So time went by, and the croc's tooth ached on, without any cure for the pain to be gone.
Así pasó el tiempo y el cocodrilo le dolía mucho el diente. Pobre, no encontraba remedio para su dolor latente. ¿Les ha dolido el diente alguna vez?
As the sun began to set, there was a ripple in the water. And with her black and white neck stretched, a zebra inched closer.
Junto a la corriente del agua, al caer el atardecer, una cebra estiraba el cuello para del río beber.
Slowly shutting her eyes, the zebra strained to hear. Who's there? She wondered, lifting an ear.
La cebra cerró los ojos e hizo un esfuerzo por escuchar. ¿Quién está ahí? Levantando una oreja, comenzó a preguntar.
Here's my chance, thought the croc, head raised above the Nile. Hello there, it's me, a friendly crocodile.
Esta es mi oportunidad, pensó el cocodrilo, levantando su cabeza sobre el Nilo. Hola, soy yo, dijo. Quiero ser tu amigo.
What do you think is going to happen next? Please. Do you think the zebra is going to stay, or do you think the zebra is going to run away? That would be the nice thing to do. I promise I won't eat you, so please don't be afraid. But the zebra was already galloping away.
Prometo no comerte, por favor no tengas miedo. Pero la cebra igual se marchó para evitarse un enredo.
Everyone's so jumpy and everyone's so scared. So I'll just lie here on the riverbank with my friendship unshared.
Todos se ponen nerviosos y siempre están asustados. Tendré que quedarme aquí sin un amigo a mi lado.
Better luck next time. Yet as the heat of the sand warmed the croc's cold blood, he woke up quietly to the sound of a thud.
Mientras la sangre fría del cocodrilo se calentaba con la arena ardiente, de su siesta un ruido lo despertó de repente.
And he spied, as he slowly peeled open his eyes, a tortoise carrying groceries, tiptoeing on by.
Apenas abriendo un ojo, se asomó con mucho cuidado. Una tortuga pasaba cerca, cargando su mandado.
Can I help you with your load? Asked the scary reptile.
¿Puedo ayudarte con tu carga pesada? Preguntó el gran reptil con sus manos levantadas.
Oh no, said the tortoise. I think I'm fine, Mr. Crocodile.
Ay no, la tortuga dijo con sigilo. Así estoy bien, señor cocodrilo.
Oh my gosh, here we go again. Just don't eat me, he went on to beg and plead. The crocodile laughed. Fruits and vegetables are all I need.
Solo no me comas, rogó con gran temor. El cocodrilo dijo riendo. Frutas y vegetales son mi única tentación.
I want to believe you, said the tortoise, but I simply mustn't. You see, another croc said the same thing to my cousin.
Quisiera creerte, dijo la tortuga, pero es imposible. Otro cocodrilo convenció a mi primo con esa mentira terrible.
Slowly, the turtle took the long way around, leaving part of his grocery haul on the ground. Where are you going? The crocodile called out. Far away from you and the teeth in your mouth.
La tortuga lentamente se desvió hacia su destino, dejando parte de sus provisiones en el camino. ¿A dónde vas? El cocodrilo quiso saber. Muy lejos, a donde tus dientes no me puedan comer. I'm so sad for him.
So sad. Closing his eyes and nearly drifting away, the croc opened his mouth, but had nothing to say. Exposing his teeth with food stuck in between, he took in a deep breath and he began to dream.
Cerrando sus ojos y sintiéndose frustrado, el cocodrilo abrió su boca, pero se quedó callado. Enseñando sus dientes llenos de comida sin masticar, respiró profundo y se puso a soñar.
He dreamed of being mean and never gaining anyone's trust. He dreamed of being alone as he breathed in the dust.
Soñó con ser malvado, alguien en quien no se pueda confiar. Se soñó respirando polvo y viviendo en soledad.
As tears began to fall from the crocodile's eyes, an Egyptian plover landed and said, "Hey, what's wrong, big guy?"
De los ojos del cocodrilo comenzaron a brotar lágrimas. Un chorlito egipcio aterrizó y dijo, oye, grandulón, no te deprimas.
I've got this toothache that just won't go away, and I just can't seem to make a friend today.
Uno de mis dientes me tiene adolorido, y al parecer de un cocodrilo nadie quiere ser amigo.
I've flown over the pyramids, I visit the Sphinx every year, but never have I ever seen crocodile tears.
He visitado la Esfinge y sobrevolado las pirámides de Egipto, pero lágrimas de cocodrilo, eso jamás lo había visto.
Is this bird being nice? Is the bird being nice? Okay, we shall see.
So far.
So far. Slowly shutting his eyes with his mouth open wide, the crocodile slept on with remnants of food still inside.
Despacio cerró sus ojos y con su boca todavía abierta, el cocodrilo se quedó dormido con residuos de comida expuesta.
The plover's stomach rumbled. She was desperate to eat. And just then, she spotted something in the crocodile's teeth.
El chorlito tenía hambre y su estómago hizo ruido. De repente, vio los restos de lo que el cocodrilo había comido.
Oh. She eyed the leftovers from the snacks the croc had savored. She wondered, will he really eat me if I'm doing him a favor? I'll just pick his teeth and be in and out. Taking one last peek, she hopped into his mouth.
Echó un vistazo a los bocadillos en los dientes del cocodrilo. ¿En verdad querrá comerme si es un favor que le hago? Se preguntó el pajarillo. Y lo picaré su diente, entrando y saliendo deprisa, y sin dudarlo saltó a su boca para realizar la pesquisa.
She pecked away, picking through the sleeping croc's teeth, plucking rough bits of leaves and crushed fruit with her beak. Just one last piece. While I'm here, she thought, I've come this far. Might as well. Why not?
El chorlito picoteó, hurgando entre los dientes del cocodrilo dormido, arrancando puntas de hojas y trozos ásperos de fruta con su pico. El último pedacito, ¿por qué no? Mejor aprovecho, ya que ha llegado tan lejos, pensó.
As the plover used his nose as a stepping stone, the crocodile awoke without so much as a groan. But when he stopped snoring, that's when the bird knew she ought to take flight before she was consumed.
Mientras el chorlito usaba su nariz como trampolín, el cocodrilo se despertó sin ganas de gemir. El pájaro presintió, tan pronto silenció el ronquido, que era mejor volar antes de ser comido.
Instead, she said stubbornly to the crocodile's awe, I trust you won't eat me as I'm cleaning your jaw.
Pero en vez de escaparse, dijo con audacia, sé que no me comerás, pues tu boca limpié con eficacia.
I must be dreaming. I must still be asleep because no one's ever been this nice to me. I try to be gentle, For kindness I strive, but everyone thinks that I'll eat them alive.
Debo estar soñando o a lo mejor sigo dormido, porque nunca nadie ha sido tan amable conmigo. Yo intento ser amigable y me esfuerzo por tener bien, pero siempre piensan que a todos me los voy a comer.
I don't think you'll eat me, said the Egyptian plover said, and never will your teeth ache if you allow me to be fed.
Yo no pienso que vas a comerme, dijo el chorlito egipcio, y si me permites alimentarme, tu diente ya no será un suplicio.
I'm incredibly thankful. I can't even pretend. I promise never to eat you if you'll just be my friend.
Estoy tan agradecido que no lo puedo disimular. Prometo no comerte si me ofreces tu amistad.
The Egyptian plover nodded and returned the croc's smile. I must admit, you are truly the nicest Nile crocodile.
El chorlito egipcio asintió y correspondió la sonrisa del cocodrilo. Debo admitir que en verdad eres el cocodrilo más simpático del Nilo.
The nicest Nile crocodile. Thank you so much. Such a beautiful, true story. These are. Is it easy to make friends?
No.
It doesn't matter how mean or nice you look, how old or young you are. It's simply not an easy thing to do. With your hand raised, can we name one of the animals that the crocodile tried to make friends with? Who do you remember? You in the back. Yes, sir. The turtle, the tortoise. Yes, that was one. Who was another animal the crocodile tried to make friends with? Yes, ma'am. The zebra. Some may pronounce it zebra. But the zebra, yes, that is one of the other animals. What was one of the final animals that the crocodile tried to make friends with and he was not trying to be his friend? The camel. Oh, gee. So what did all these animals do when they were approached by the crocodile? You can say it out loud.
They ran away.
They all ran away. All of the animals ran away. What was so different about this crocodile from the other crocodiles? He was very nice. And in the beginning, I told you that crocodiles, they mainly eat fish and other animals that get too close to the river. But what made this crocodile so different in terms of his diet? What did he eat? What did he enjoy in the yellow? Think about it. Okay. Well, what did he eat that was different from other crocodiles? Yes, sir. Fruits and vegetables. All right. The other animals didn't know that, though. So this special relationship, I'll bring it home. The special relationship that the Egyptian plover and the crocodile had was something very different. It's called a symbiotic relationship. What did the bird do for the alligator? The crocodile, excuse me. He picked his teeth, he enjoyed a good meal, and ultimately that helped the crocodile get rid of his what? His toothache. Great job. Can everybody give a round of applause? I love to read. Even if you've never been to these places that you may find yourself in books, books can take us there. So I encourage you, everyone, to go on a journey. Can we all say journey?
Journey.
Oh, yes. Susanna, is there anything you'd like to add?
I am excited. I really thank you for this opportunity, Dr. Michael. Please, Michael, is my friend. En español would be Miguel. It is an honor to be able to read with you, but also to collaborate, because I really understood that you were eager to open your spectrum and reach other communities, other audiences within your own community. So on behalf of Spanish-speaking people, I really appreciate that. It's an honor, really. And thank you for taking that in consideration. So that's it. I'm excited.
Thank you so much.